Thanks for joining us tonight. Local law enforcement agencies are working with school districts around the area to tap in to live feeds of school surveillance cameras in emergency situations. Jamie Perez visited the Middleton Cross Plains School District today to show us how it works and how the system is keeping your kids safe at school.
When you drop your kids off at school, you want to make sure that they're safe. Part of that safety is knowing who's coming into your schools and where exactly they're going. You may have been aware of surveillance cameras on school grounds, but in the case of an emergency like a fire or an active shooter, law enforcement can tap into a live feed of the cameras so they know exactly what they're walking into.
Our video system is tied directly to the Middleton Police Department.
Jim Blodgett is the Director of Technology Services for the Middleton Cross Plains School District. He says this extra tool they have available for law enforcement to use helps with accountability, conflicting information from 911 callers, or misinformation that comes from any source.
We have roughly 400 cameras district-wide. They can access all of them at any time.
This $400,000 system ensures that law enforcement knows exactly what they're dealing with when responding to an emergency, and it helps them respond faster by narrowing their locations.
This system really helps the dispatcher direct those first responders to the spot where they need to be quickly.
Police can also access this through a mobile app.
DAC right now, so we can see all of our cameras. And then if we wanted to zoom in on a camera, we can see what's going on in a live view, but then we can also look at what was going on previously.
Blodgett also says police cannot just look at these cameras whenever they want.
A memorandum of understanding that details how they're allowed to use our camera system and when they can be in it.
And Middleton isn't the only school district where this is happening. Monona, Mount Horeb, and DeForest all said they do this as well. Stoughton and Madison said this is not something they currently do, while Sun Prairie, Verona, Fitchburg, Wanakee, Cottage Grove, McFarland, and Oregon all didn't get back to me with an answer. While there hasn't been an explicit need for these cameras just yet, Blodgett knows it's better to have this system in place in case there ever is.
But they also help students understand the importance of law enforcement and how law enforcement can really help them also.
And on top of all of this, the Middleton School District is also working on developing a high-resolution grid map to allow law enforcement and first responders to see where all of their AED kits are, where emergency shutoffs and chemical rooms are in case of any type of emergency. And they need to know exactly where to find things.
James.